Hello everyone, how's it going? I've had a really nice week. I don't know about you guys, you should probably fill me in down in the comments because I've just recently learned that comments improve the ranking of the search ranking of various videos, so that would be cool. um, yeah, I've had a really good week. Very important thing to start off with, I have set up myself a Patreon page, so there are tons of rewards on there, things like weird stuff. I'm not sure if anyone will be interested in, like a postcard with a haiku on it from me. If that's probably not something you're interested in, but there are things I want to set up, like giveaways and like a community chat server. I don't know if you ever use something like TeamSpeak or Mumble, but I want to get one of those set up so everyone can like congregate in one place and talk about indie games and play them also, which is something that I've wanted to do for a while, because I don't know if you've seen any of my vlogs before, but basically I have a group of friends that I chat to on a Mumble server constantly. We just like have it open, and when we see something cool or when we want to play Dota or DayZ or any game, we just like hop on there and chat to each other and see if anyone else is interested, and I think that's really cool. And having that for a kind of gaming FTL community would be just so cool. So access to that is on there, and there's just like all other sorts of things like voting on what Let's Plays you want me to do, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's just a really cool system that I'm very excited about. It's going to be, yeah, it's brand new to me, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. But if you do want to support me, you can either tweet about it, Facebook it, that sort of thing, and there are like various tiers of monthly input, or I think it's a dollar amount per month. Like if you even $1, it's a massive help, because if every single one of my subscribers donated $1 a month, that would like seriously help me out, because just free me up to do a lot more things on this channel that I've wanted to do for a while, and I've got a lot of ideas for future content that would be really cool. And I've just spent a bit of money that I probably shouldn't have, but I really wanted to, on a video camera, so I can go to Rezzed and record stuff. I mean, I was going to go to Rezzed anyway, and I'm super excited about it. At the end of this month, if anyone is in England and loves indie games, go to Rezzed. It is the place. It's like that and Eurogamer if you want to see indie games. It's got a whole row of them at Rezzed just for like smaller games, and then like ones that are a bit larger with, say, a team behind them, and you know, a bit of money to actually spend on a big billboard and stuff, and a couple more computers to some space, basically. There are a ton of those booths, not really booths, but basically booths around the floor, and it's just going to be awesome. It's in Birmingham, so like super close to me. What's going to happen is Snowy's gaming. Snowy is going to sleep on my floor basically for the duration. He's going to come with me, and we're going to look at indie games, and I also see the Game Jar guys there, and that's the sort of content that I want to include in what I do. So that's the kind of thing that I've set up the Patreon to help support. So just basically expanding on what I do already, and the focus on the camera did something weird there. Yeah, the Patreon is there for anyone who wants to support me and thinks what I do is cool, and you know, get some stuff back in return for being so supportive and awesome. And obviously not everyone has even $1 a month to, well, $1. I don't know why I say buck. I think I've watched too many Patreon videos. You know, if you don't have that, then I entirely understand. But tweeting about it, Facebooking about it, I think there's like buttons for Tumblr as well. that would be a humongous help, and just spreading the word about what I want to do, and and if you do want something in return for supporting me, then that's the place to do it. Also, there's an activity thing on there, so I think I might, instead of using my Tumblr account, which I very rarely use for like blogs and updates about things, I might just use that. Because if lots of people are there, then, I mean, I can connect with them easier. There's like comment sections and messaging, pretty much like Tumblr, except people are there specifically to see video stuff. So I guess it's probably the place to be doing it. So like, I can write up things for specific tiers of supporter, and then stuff for everyone to see. So I put all my videos up there, so because people miss my videos on YouTube apparently. That's a big problem. If you want to see a video and you miss it, then that really sucks. So everything I do, I'll post up there. And I think it's worth it, because I really want to make YouTube work. It'd be really, really cool. It would just be the coolest thing ever. Plus, I get to show you awesome indie games, which is the thing that I've loved doing over the last 2 years. Ever since I joined up writing for people like The Game Jar, it's been a massive part of my life, and I've had so much fun doing it. Single tear. Okay, I'll move on to like interesting stuff. So, Amnesia Fortnite. The games for that have been released, and I think you can still buy them for another couple of weeks or something. It gives you the previous Amnesia Fortnite prototypes and this year's. So I don't know if you've played or heard of Space Base DF9, but that was a prototype for Amnesia Fortnite 2012, and I played that and I thought it was rubbish. Honestly, it wasn't my kind of game. It was a bit it was kind of clunky, but to be fair, it was a prototype. But now it's a full game. It is a full I think it's on early access actually. It might not be finished yet, but that's basically what they use that for. And if you want to help fund Double Fine do that sort of thing, then that's cool. Plus you get some insight into actually how they develop their games through two-player productions who film and put all their videos up on the Double Fine YouTube account. Watching that series of YouTube videos is really, really interesting, because you get an insight into the like thought processes and then how that gets implemented into a proper video game. And the ones for this year have been really interesting. Pendleton Ward, the guy who created I'm lost for names of things. Bravest Warriors, which you can find on YouTube, and Adventure Time. So I don't know many people who haven't heard of those two things. Yeah, he led up a project called Little Pink Best Buds, which it's very interesting. It's a little bit creepy, but it's fun, and it's got like the hallmarks of Pendleton Ward all over it. It's really quirky. It's kind of cool and just completely insane. Like all the other games, I think one of the guys said this on the Amnesia Fortnite YouTube videos. All the other games are like, we know how to do this. We've already solved these problems. We're going to do it in a different way and make something that is cool. But Pendleton Ward has never developed a game before, or been this involved in developing a game before, so he doesn't know what you can't do, what would be insane to even attempt in just 2 weeks, like the chat script. One of the parts of Little Pink Best Buds is that you can press space and it brings up a chat bar. You can type to this AI thing, and I think they got themselves a pre-made chat bot, like Cleverbot, if you've ever looked at Google's stupid, rubbish chatbot. It's so bad. It's so bad. And I've got Two-Face going on. Oh, it's sun off of the side of a building. Ow, that hurts. Okay, well, I can be glowing on one side and evil on the other. That's a thing, right? And also, it kind of makes my mustache disappear. I did wax it. It's kind of faded a little bit. There we go. That's better. Better. A little bit. At least. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, Amnesia Fortnite. I will put links in the description to it. I'm going to be making videos about it directly after this, actually. So, if that's something you're interested in checking out before you purchase it, then yeah, those will be available in the next couple of days, hopefully. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, the podcast. I did the podcast yesterday with Snowy, and we didn't have a date. Oh my god, I burped. We didn't have a guest, but finding guests is... Oh my god, my face is glowing. I am holy. I need a halo. Weird. Oh my god, I have such poor lighting in my apartment. So bad. Anyway, before I get blinded, I think I should end the video. Links to the podcast, Amnesia Fortnite, and my Patreon, very important, in the description. So if you want to check those things out, please do. Have a nice week, and I will talk to you next weekend.